Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly commodity show. This is where we do multiple time frame analysis and look at key support and resistance levels to give us a better understanding of where price may head to later next week. And if you guys are looking for the stock market update video where we do the S&P 500, QQQ, and the Max 7, check out the video from yesterday. And let's get started with natural gas first. So we're looking at natural gas, oil, US dollar, gold, and silver. And for now, let's zoom out on the weekly time frame. And currently for natural gas, we can say that as long as natural gas holds the weekly EMA 12, it's fine. They're still in a weekly strong uptrend. So you can see we bounced off here multiple times. This is EMA 12 is this teal looking line. And we bounced off here again. And we just bounced off of there again. So bears aren't doing that much at this given moment, although it is a big drop. So bears have a ton of room, right? This is a 24% drop from top to bottom. So bear has a ton of room that on this bounce, they want to form the lower high, meaning this high is going to be lower than this high. So it'll be a big drop, forms a lower high, and they want to confirm a weekly downtrend, meaning breaking this week's low. If they can do that, then very likely this is the top, at least for a little bit. So let's zoom in to see if more clues. So let's zoom into the 4-hour time frame here. Actually, let's go to the daily. So for me, if you're a shorter term trader, right, daily, you're just looking at this megaphone pattern where we drew this together, I think a week or two ago. And so this is the support, rejection. Sorry, this is the resistance. Rejection, 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 rejection. And this is the support, right? Very clear. Bounce, 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 bounce. So pretty much we're just megaphoning. And as it gets wider, obviously, it becomes less effective because once we get over here, right, it's really hard to say, it's going to go like this, and then we're going to hit this and then go like here, right? It gets too wide to continue to form a pattern. But at one point, obviously, it's going to break. I can see all these 4-hour candles very clear, bouncing pretty much exactly off of it. So let's see if it does come up here. Does it reject from this level again? Multiple rejections. And if it can get over above, if bulls can get over above 4.16, we're back looking at the top of the megaphone around this 4.3. And if we do break the top of the megaphone, we are back looking at this super longer time frame resistance, right? Rejection, multiple rejections here. Another one super clear, another one super clear, another one, and this is probably the 8th one. So if we do break this megaphone top, which is right here, we're looking back up here again to this longer term resistance. And for bears, you want to confirm that weekly downtrend where I talked about where this gave this a weak bounce. Let's say we come up to 4.16 and then we roll over, right? And reject from there. Then we're looking down to this one, right? Bounce, 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 bounce. Let's see if it bounces again here. We haven't tested this one for a while. So let's see if it does act as support again down there. I don't like it as much because we haven't tested it on for a very long time. But we'll get to see what price action reacts on there when it does hit there. If on the short term time frame, right? If you go to the 15-minute and the price comes down to it, right, and then it hits it, and then you see like a quick V shape on the 15-minute, then it's probably going to react somewhere. Market's probably going to react to it, and it's showing you that's reacting to it. So price action is always king. So we'll see what price action will react at those levels. But for now, those are the two bear and bull scenarios that I'm looking at. All right, if you guys want to learn more about tech analysis, check out the website on the Patreon link below. And if you guys just want to talk, chat, feel free to come hang out. Book that 15-minute free call and have a free chat with me. All right, and if you guys want to support the channel as well, it's a free channel, and go to the Patreon link and support the channel. All right, let's take a look at oil. So oil here, yeah, we talked about this last week, saying it's very cluster and it probably wants to break out. And not surprised that it went a little bit, just a tiny bit higher, because we are trading in range, right? You can see very clear bottom of this range, support, 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 support. Pretty much went exactly off of it. Now we're just back up to this resistance. See all these resistance over here. And so long run, oil's still in a choppy trade. Chop rain, I think for a month. We talked about this for months, right? We're now in a weekly time frame. So every candle is a week. So you can see resistance, support, and it's still in range. And it's been in range for many years. So won't be surprised that it continues to trade in range until it breaks out of its range. But obviously, we don't want to look too zoomed out. So for short-term traders, we are approaching resistance, right? This whole cluster of price action here was acting as support, 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 which is bouncing off of this level, right? This resistance becomes support when price comes from above, bounces off of it. But now price is coming from below it. It's currently acting as resistance, at least for the last 3 days, right? We can't get over it. If we do get over it, breaking this resistance, then we're looking back up closer to this red line around 72.5, which is also coinciding with these two levels, prior resistance as well. You see how I rejected here as well. And if we do roll over, we're back now looking at around this 67.75, right? Rejection, rejection, rejection. If we come down, we want to see the actual support for the bulls. For bears, you want to see it get a weak bounce here and then just kind of roll over, form a downtrend there. And we're looking down closer to 66.5. All right, let's take a look at the US dollar. Yeah, it's like a big bear flag on the weekly. Still not doing much. Almost there. As long if it breaks above the yellow box, which is the 38.2 retracement, then it's gonna be negated on that weekly bear flag. At the moment, it's kind of looking like it. We came up to it and it just came below. Yeah, so it's a pretty weak bounce. But bulls have some room to form a daily uptrend. If they hold this higher low, say if it goes a little bit lower, right, and then holds above this level and bounces, form a daily uptrend, then we're looking back up. Potentially a slow grind back up to this green line, which is the resistance we're looking at, right? Rejection, 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 perfect rejection here. If we get a daily uptrend here, then I'm looking up closer to this 105.62. If we do just roll over, then we may see a potential weekly bear flag confirm if we break this low. Maybe something like a break below, no follow through, and then come back below, go sideways. But the overall trend is in a downtrend, right? We zoom out, can't argue this is a weekly downtrend, and we bounce at the moment. So, and the dollar tends to go sideways, right? It likes to do these big moves. See that every week goes green, pretty much every week goes red. Similar idea here, similar idea here, similar idea here, right? Similar idea here. Look at this, even huge, bigger move. So yeah, so it likes to be in range. So currently we are in that range. So if we come from this weekly bear flag, we might come down and test potentially the lower of this range, right? I won't be surprised if we hit 100 and then bounce and we chop around overall. Of course, it depends on our policies as well. But price action is showing strong downtrends. All right, let's take a look at gold and silver. All right, so it looks like it broke out. Anyway, it's this line. So trading sometimes moves the lines, but it is still a breakout. Because I remember talking to you guys with this, saying I like it better when there's more points that goes backwards, right? Rejection here twice, another rejection here. I remember talking about this last week, and another rejection here. So we broke out actually on Friday. And so there's two scenarios here. We break out, right? This is just a little bit, no follow through at the moment. We get more follow through, another leg up or two, and then come back test this prior resistance, now acting as support. And we kind of like flag around a little bit and then go. That'll be the best case for bulls, where we just touch it and go. For best case for bears, this is a fake breakout, and then Monday or Tuesday, like we come out and then we roll it over like that. It's just no more. That means there's just no more buyers up here anymore. The breakout just cover for short covering. Everyone put their stop loss above here, right? And then it breaks out. All the shorts has to cover, and that made this green candle. And then that was it. No more buyers want to buy up here anymore. That would create that rollover effect. It's a fake out. So that would be the case if it does happen. So those are the two scenarios, bulls and bears. Because if this rolls over, right, you zoom out to the weekly chart, then that trend line is still going to be valid. That's going to cause a rejection there. And if we do drop, yeah, they did move my lines. That. So if we drop, then we're looking at this level support, right? Bounce, 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 bounce. So let's see if it kind of rolls over. Then I'm looking down close to this 3,000 mark, which is higher resistance, right? Even if we roll over and then we bounce here, it's still a healthy weekly chart. So bulls are still in absolute full control, right? If we roll over, that's just kind of like the initial red flag with we get that no follow through and then we bounce from here. Probably going to V-shape again. But if we don't get that weak bounce and then roll over like that, daily downtrend, then we're starting to see the bears show up. Okay. But for now, we had a little rollovers, right? This is a rollover V-shaped. This is a rollover V-shaped. So, but if we do get that lacking follow through, come down, that's the initial small red flag. We got to be cautious. All right, let's take a look at silver. Has it come relative stronger or not? I'm gonna say nope because it's just slow crying up still. Still no idea. Rejection, 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 rejection. And you can see silver already rejected. While gold had a green day, right? 0.76% on gold. Silver is down 1.42. So that may be a little bit of a red flag. That gold might kind of roll over. If gold makes another leg up, okay, silver might, decides to come back up. But this is kind of a little bit, yeah, there's a little bit of a red flag where gold makes new all-time high, silver decides to go down 1.42%. So we might potentially see that lacking follow through here, but who knows, right? Gold can ignore silver's weakness, that's for sure. But silver overall, still relative weakness overall. Yeah, been talking about this relative weakness for many months, where you would just rather play gold with a bigger size versus trying to catch silver, where it moves a bigger percentage, but also keeps back pretty much all of it. Right, if you look at this move, big move up, give back all of it. Meanwhile, gold's big move up, give back nothing, and made a new all-time high. So yeah. But overall, resistance very clear, support super clear. So if gold start lack no follow through here, silver is 100% going to test this low. So if gold rolls over, no follow through comes down, tests this 3,000 mark again. Silver is probably going to go like that, and then test this 33.2 range. All right, that's what I got for you guys. If you have to like, share, and subscribe, you guys made it this far, it's always appreciated. And I will see you guys next week from our stock market and commodities update. Have a great rest of you guys' weekend and be safe. Make sure you see your stop losses.